Do you want to talk them through this one of the, hey, where have they been? How do you go through this process?
And depending on the candidate, I might say starting from your last formal education until today. And with other candidates, especially younger ones, I'll say starting with your first real job.
Okay.
Because if you go through last formal education, my last formal education ended when I was 28, when I finished my MBA. So if we're really talking about formal education, that I had a decade of experience prior to that may or may not be relevant. Now, if I'm 65 and my last formal education was 28, you probably don't need my job from when I was 22.
Yeah.
So if it is a younger candidate, I'll say starting with your first real job and they kind of understand what that is. But what was the job? When were you there? So my first real job was I worked for a travel agency, and I did that junior and senior year of high school and all through college. And they'll give the years. And then what were the highs of that position? What were the lows of that position? And what did you learn? And again, I'm looking in here, I'm looking less for what can they do and more how do they think and how are they wired and how do they interact with others.